Switching gears to the coronavirus, and as the country inches closer to herd immunity, we're learning much more about how long COVID antibodies last and whether recovered patients should get a vaccine. 11Alive Reveal investigator Andy Pierrotti was one of the first in Georgia to contract the virus, so we asked him to investigate. The story is all new this morning.
So here we are. I'm in an urgent care in Atlanta, and it's been a full year since I recovered from COVID-19.
That was me about 2 weeks ago, just before taking my third antibody test in a year. The first test happened in early April 2020, a few weeks after I recovered from an elevated case of COVID-19.
Still feeling crummy, 103 fever.
The second antibody test happened 8 months later this past October. The results for both? Positive.
One of the most valuable things on the planet right now.
So will I have antibodies more than a year later?
I'm not nervous or anxious. I'm more just curious. All right, let's go.
This time I took two tests. The first, a rapid test, which included a finger prick and results within hours. The other, a blood draw, which went to a lab. 48 hours later, the results were in. Both tests showed I still had antibodies a full year later. My doctor even writing in the results, "You're still immune."
I think that's great.
Dr. Jane Morgan is the clinical director of Piedmont's COVID task force. While presence of natural antibodies may be detected for months, the doctor still recommends getting a vaccine.
Some people are showing very little or very few antibodies beyond 90 days, and other people, like yourself, are still showing antibodies out at 1 year. So it's inconsistent. And because it's inconsistent, we're still recommending that everyone, even those who have had COVID-19 itself, still receive the vaccine after your symptoms have resolved, because this natural immunity or native immunity that you have, it's inconsistent and variable from person to person. And so think of the vaccine then after you've had COVID maybe as a booster shot to reintroduce your system, to re-jumpstart it.
Dr. Morgan says people who've recovered from COVID and get a vaccine may see elevated side effects. About a week after testing positive for antibodies, Andy received his first dose of the Pfizer vaccine with no issues. We'll keep you updated on that second dose, because I feel like, Chesley, that's when some people have been having those issues, getting that second dose.
Yeah, at least more pain in the arm, at least, right?